let's move on. Should we go see the 418 projects? They have a new, the 418 project, Dance Performance Movement Studio here downtown, has developed a new artist in residency program, and we wanted to find out what the heck was going on. So we took a look. I'm here with Rivera Cook at the 418 Project, where she's the artist in residence for the 418's new artist in residence program, and she's putting on her show called A Breath
for Nothing, a Wafting of God.
A Wafting of God. Not a breath of God and a wafting for nothing. A breath of nothing, a wafting for God.
Of God.
Of God.
A breath for nothing, a wafting of God.
This is Jim Brown. No, Jim Brown. And he's the executive director of the 418 Project.
That's me.
We've been chatting with some folks about the Artist in Residence program.
A very exciting program. I think one of our most exciting, actually.
So what does Artist in Residence mean?
Well, in terms of the 418, what they're doing is they give a young artist from the community, well, not young necessarily in age-wise, but in creating their work, basically someone who wants to produce their first show ever. And they give them 6 months of rehearsal time in the space, up to 6 hours a week. And then they expect that person to create a show. And then at the end of the 6 months, they will produce the show. And while they're doing all the production work for it, they also take the artists along and teach them how to do all the different stages of production, so that when the artist graduates or comes out of the residency program, they're able to go out into the community and keep making shows, because now they know how to do it. They know what the budget is for it, how to get sponsorship and fundraising, how to manage a box office, how to do publicity and promo, all of that stuff.
And why does the 418 want to do this? What's the goal?
The goal is to enrich the community by developing the artists that we have here. I mean, we've got a wealth of talent in this community, but giving them the opportunity and the space to grow into their talent, I think, is a great thing.
And this will become an annual program? There's going to be another one next year, I hear.
Yes, this is an annual program. We're accepting applications now, actually, for the next artist in residence.
Really? So if I was interested in becoming the artist in residence, I just fill out an application, and then I can hang out here for 6 months?
Exactly, and produce a show.
I noticed there's no cot here. Where does the artist in residence sleep?
The artist in residence actually lives in the loft up at the top of the building.
All right, thanks, Jim. Thanks. What is the show about?
The show is about a group of people, very much like you, actually, who have very busy lives, are caught up in their to-do lists and their stress, and are kind of shut down to the world around them. That's not like you. And they've forgotten how to just enjoy life. And through the course of the show, they learn how to ask questions. They have an encounter with an old woman, that's Leoma, who you're talking to earlier, who gives them a kind of sort of Buddhist lesson on just, experiencing, and have more experiences of their own that help them just wake up and become aware and be able to say, wow, this is my life that I'm living, and how do I want to live it?
What's your role with the project?
I think, anyway, I am the wanderer, the one who wanders in. Are you talking about real people, or are you talking about the show?
My name's Laura Wallace.
Laura Wallace. And you're a dancer in the show?
In the show.
And a singer?
And it is a movement voice show about the process that every human being goes through on a certain level every day and throughout their life, of awakening to who they are and where they are. Then just like boiling it all out and throwing it out on the table and making it into a structure that the audience may be able to have some kind of arc, and then putting it out there, and then it's over.
That's walking in to Rivera's choreographed senselessness. And then my character's job is to feel compassion for each person there, and also sometimes a little bit of, hey, lighten up, and like, no, I'm not, don't look to me for the answer, I'm not the one.
it's not like a narrative, like this happens, this happens, this happens. Oh, that character is now this person. Oh, I see why this play was written. I'm very curious to see what each individual takes away from it. I really don't think the show is terrible. It's definitely worth staying in. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
And here we are, another group of people who doesn't have a clue.
All right, the 418 Project's Artist in Residence program, A Breath for Nothing, A Wafting of God, will open April 29th and then run for a couple of weekends over at the 418 Project. You can find out more at www.the418.org. It sounds like it's going to be a really fun show, actually.
We had a little fun with that piece.
Yeah, we did have a little fun, didn't we, Jeff?
We sure did, didn't we?
No, that was fun. But it's a great program. They're doing really cool stuff.
Yeah.